Welcome to Addicted to Real Estate TV. On today's episode, I'm going to give you $1 million for your house. So stick around and you're going to find out what I'm talking about.
To say you gotta know somebody, or know somebody to get somewhere these days. To say you know that's alright, yeah that's alright. Cause you know that's alright with me. Yeah, you know that's alright, yeah that's alright. Cause you know that's alright.
I'm your host, Phil Falcone of Addicted to Real Estate TV. Today's episode was sponsored by Executech Suites Answering Service. For only $99 a month, they answer your phones in the name of your company. ABC Painting Company, how can I help you? You want to talk to John Smith? Let me see if I can find him. And then we patch the calls to you no matter where you are. For only $99 a month and no contracts. Check them out at the phone number above or the website below. So today I want to talk to you about I'm going to give you $1 million for your house. So let me explain what I'm talking about. Let's just say you got yourself a pretty nice crib. It's worth about $600,000 and you own it free and clear. And you're a little bit crazy and the only way you're going to sell it is if you get $1 million. Why? Because you're stuck on that number inside of your coconut there and your skull just won't let any other idea accept it. So most investors, 99 out of 100, are going to walk away from a deal like that. I'm not. I'm going to give you $1 million. Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to come in and I'm going to say, okay, $1 million it is. I'm going to give you 0% interest loan. I'm going to give you zero money down. And I'm going to pay you $1,000 a month for 1,000 months. That's right, $1,000 a month for 1,000 months. It's going to take me 83 years to pay off this seller finance note. Okay, and the reason I'm going to do it is because your $600,000 crib is pretty sweet, and I can rent it out for somewhere between $2,000 and $2,200 a month, and I'm only going to be paying you $1,000. So even if you throw in taxes and insurance, I'm making about a G a month off of this house that I've got nothing into. And guess what? I got a tenant lined up for you already. You're probably going to say, well, 83 years, that's a long time to pay off a note. I'm not going to be around then. I'm going to say, hell, dude, I ain't going to be around either. 83 years from now, that would make me about 125. So I don't think I'm going to be around. The point to it is that there's always a way to do a real estate deal. You've got a nice house. I want to rent it. I've got a renter for it. You need to get out of it. You own it free and clear. I'm going to give you an incredible number. What the hell do I care? It's never going to get paid off. And I'm making $12,000 a year in profit off a house I never put a dime into. And the rents are going to keep going up. So 10 years from now, I might be renting it for $3,000 a month. I'm still paying you $1,000. And every time I make a payment to you, I'm paying off 100% principal, so it won't take me more than halfway through the loan, and I'll be back to being in a position where there might even be some equity in this property. The point to all this is that real estate, especially when you're dealing with free and clear properties, especially when you're dealing with someone who can do seller financing, you have to get past that investor mentality of lowballing people for everything you look at. Sometimes you're going to overpay, okay? Let's just suppose that this particular guy wants $1 million for his house, and his house isn't worth anywhere near $600,000. Maybe it's a $400,000 house. I can still do the deal. You're thinking I'm crazy now, right? I can still give him $1 million for his house. But this time I'm going to say it's $500 a month for 2,000 months. It's going to take me 160 years to pay it off. Who the hell cares? I'm never going to pay it off. That's not the point. The point is I'm going to pay him $500 a month for a house I can rent for $1,200. That's the point. Your price, my terms. As an investor, this is a financing business. Real estate is a financing business. It's not all about bricks and sticks and fixing things. What it's about is making the numbers work for you. So what you do when you come across anyone who's got a free and clear property and are willing to do seller financing, you want to sit your ass down in that chair, you want to ask them questions, and you want to figure out a way to make a deal with them. because it's the easiest money you're ever going to make in your life. Now, in most situations, you're not going to pay exorbitant numbers well above the figures. What happens a lot is something like this. I meet a guy who says, my house is worth $250,000, but right now in this neighborhood, they're selling for $200,000. So he's not selling because of that reason. Well, that's a guy I'd be glad to pay him $250,000 for it. And maybe I'm paying him monthly payments of $850 a month. It won't take me more than 3 or 4 years to get it down to the actual place where it's not upside down anymore. Even though I overpaid for it, I've got seller financing, so every dime I give this guy goes off the principal. So very quickly in the first 3 or 4 years, I catch up big time. 30, 40, 50 grand in equity, depending on what the payments are. So the point to this story is, give me a call. I might want to give you $1 million for your house. I'm Phil Falcone from Addicted to Real Estate. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you only see in this episode and you haven't signed up for my free web TV show, go to addictedtorealestate.com, put in your name and email address, and you'll get these episodes for free. Plus, I give out free investor forums, and some of these forums are tremendous. You're really going to like them. So check it out at addictedtorealestate.com. I'm Phil Falcone, and thanks for watching this episode.